Welcome to the stream. Cha cha cha. Welcome to the day. Ha ha ha. Okay, yeah, we're live. This is the end of this fucking 5-hour Stye stream of Brooks. My name is Steve, and this is commentary on Brooks' crazy life. What else did I want to tell you guys? Something. Hello, Mushroom. How's it going? I can't remember. I can't remember now. So we're just gonna get into it.
Shut up. Shut up.
Must not have been that important. Probably just the plan. The plan for the day. You guys wanted the plan for the day. We're gonna do some of this Brooke crap. And then I do behind the Steve and prep Pearl Friday and get those shorts done. And then there's some more Jimmy stuff. Jimmy's been lurking around the streets. He went onto another app, so I want to cover that. And then I think that's it. That might be it for the day. Thank you for the 10 coins. Oh, court finally updated online. That's good.
Don't spill my Dr. Pepper.
Let's
My Dr.
see.
Pepper root beer.
I'm just
Oh,
posting links and things.
she been out there fishing. I see you, girl. Would you catch me for dinner, girl? Oh, shit. Would you catch me for dinner, girl? I got a grill. You wanna come hang out? Meet me at the boat dock, bitch. Bring the fish. I got the fire and the pan and the seasoning.
Hey, it did update. Get out of here, bro. So June 1st. June 1st. Disposition hearing. How much you want to bet it's gonna... They just stopped even making the day. It was created on the 1st of January. Year 1? Whoa. That's pretty crazy. Pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, okay, that's good. Good to know. Oh, I didn't even see the time. Whoops. Reopen closed window. Good job. Do I have the time right? 10 a.m.? Yeah, I got the time right. Hey! Hey. There we go.
Cajun and all. You want lime juice, lemon? What you want? She been fishing. She pulled up in a little PT Cruiser that had a darn fishing pole hanging out the back window. She done shoved it in the back seat.
Does she?
And it's hanging out the damn window. Yo, I'm glad they had ice because it's hot. It is 90 degrees. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., ain't it? I don't have a watch. 6 p.m. on a damn Monday night in April. Very beginning of April, first week of April. And it's damn.
Thank you for the gold coin. The court disposition, it means nothing to me, but it's supposed to be like the conclusion of the case. She's supposed to either plead guilty or take a plea, or the judge is supposed to figure shit out. I don't know. It just keeps getting kicked down the line. They're just fucking around.
Down 90 something degrees. It was 95 today, heat index. I have a feeling this summer is going to be stifling. I feel like we're going to all be in the summer chokehold by damn
Scouting. Oh yeah, thank you for the start.
May. I feel it coming on. If it's cold where you're at right now, just give it till the end of next month. It'll be damn 90 degrees. Because Florida is already goddamn August weather. And it's really like July weather. And it might just be that this warm front, I don't know. I'm hoping so, because if it don't cool off, I'm going to have to do something. I can't survive in this weather. I can't afford to survive in this weather. I'm going through gas like water.
She threatened to kill kids out of school.
Let's go out the boat dock. What time does the sun go down? What time where's my phone? There it is. Oh, we don't. Alley Financial, if y'all don't get over your damn selves, they're wanting a truck payment. It's due on the 7th every month. Well, I just made a truck payment like 2 weeks ago. I need lip gloss. Like 2 weeks ago, remember? So, and that
Well, this was on the 7th. Like, this stream is from the 7th. Can I... Whoa. Can I pull it here? Can you guys see the 7th? See the 7th right there? This goofball. Yeah, so it's time to make another payment. Ah, you must have been late last time.
That was for February. Well, March just rolled around a week later, and they're already calling me wanting March payment because it was due on the 7th. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't get paid till the 21st, and it's just aggravating. They know the deal. They know that I work for YouTube or whatever, and that they know the deal. It's just aggravating. I guess they're probably worried about a damn recession too, and they're trying to get money out of people the best of their ability before the world damn plummets.
Well, Anna, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Welcome, good little angels.
Pure retinol number 7. That's a 1.0, I do believe. What milligram is the number 7 pure retinol?
Tinkerbell it down.
It's 1%. So you get 10 milligrams of retinol per 100 milliliters of product. That's one of the strongest ones I've been able to find on the market. And if you get it at Walmart, it's $30. But if you order
Yeah, her bond hasn't changed.
off of their online store, you can get it as cheap as $7. And it's 1%. Now, somebody that ain't never used no retinol, this will burn your face off. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. This ain't for you.
What's retinol for? Is it to burn her nose hairs and like the human growth hormone hairs off her face, or what's she using it for? I should probably know. I mean, I just don't remember things that I don't need to know in life. I'm never gonna use retinol, so I forget what the fuck it's for.
You ain't gonna be pilling, babe. That's 1%. 1.0%. And I think that you can get it up to like 3%.
What is it supposed to do though?
What's the strongest percentage of retinol that you
For wrinkles?
can get? Oh, 1%. So shit, that's the strongest form that you can get over the counter. You'll have to get a prescription for something else stronger. Wow, I did not know that. I thought it went up to 3%. So what I got is the strongest thing on the market, and I love it. I've used that retinol for years. I love it. I notice a huge difference. If I go like 4 weeks without it, I notice a huge difference in my skin as opposed to if I go 4 weeks using it. And you don't even need it for 4 weeks. You can like damn. If you were gonna get it and start out, I would use just like a dime size amount, or like a half of a pea size amount mixed with some some other moisturizer to thin it out so that your body can adjust to it because it is strong. Good evening, Hugo. We're at the beach. It's hot, y'all. I don't want
It's just exfoliating cream? I guess I could look it up.
I kinda wanna hit my date. It's been a long time since I had a soda. This shit's good.
It accelerates cell turnover.
Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on. Well, I guess I've lost the vape for good. Wouldn't that be nice? Y'all want to get in your stand and watch, I guess, the birds and shit with me? It's better when you're in your stand. You can see more when you're in your stand. I know. I need to damn.
Sounds scary.
Oh, I got an itch. I need to get one of those darn. I don't know what it is. It's like a vest that you can wear that has a camera stand attached to it, and I can walk, and you can get a good angle of me, and you can see everything behind me at the same time. It's like a strap that goes around the middle, and then it's got
Imagine Brooke walking around with that.
this long thing that comes out. You put your phone on it, and you can walk down the street with this damn, and with your hand.
She could be like Bubble Boy, but the phone. Just phones all around her like that.
With your hands. Hello, Hugo. How are you doing? Why is everybody asking about stripping lately? What is going on? What am I missing? Why is everybody asking about stripping?
Because you're
This is like the
stripper?
30th message I've had.
It'd be like if Michael Jordan was live streaming. He's like, why do people keep asking me about basketball? The fuck is this about?
In the past 2 weeks.
Why aren't they asking me about Pokemon cards?
Asking me, why is everybody so hung up on this shit? What is going on? I'm so fucking confused. Why would everybody damn...
Still playing old school games? I haven't played games in a while. I've been busy doing stupid Brooke stuff. And what else? I don't know what else I've been doing. The B-sides, I guess, and taking care of Tamagotchis.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta bring Zelda back. I made them unlisted in a playlist on the homepage.
Don't you think if I was fucking stripping,
I think I
would
did.
have a fucking car? What
Pretty
is
sure I
wrong
did.
with people? They're that dumb, ain't they? They sure are. They're that dumb. Lord have mercy. And one track mind. Like, could you imagine? I used to think that I had it so bad. My channel has made me realize that, you know, I don't...
Listen.
Yo, something I noticed is this cold weather always makes me look high because I'm out in the elements and it like dries your eyes out. I always look stoned.
At Tiff36
Yeah, that's why.
super chatted $5. I wouldn't think her attorney would let her go to a jury considering how notorious she is in that county. They would almost definitely convict her.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're trying to work out some kind of plea deal. And then Brooke will just say it was dismissed or something, because she always lies about her court shit. She's like, ooh. Unless she's flexing her felonies, you know? Then she still doesn't, like, tell the truth about that, to be honest. It's like a fist fight sometimes. So, yeah, it really depends. Thank you for the 5 10.
I think that I had it so bad. My channel has made me realize
I'm pretty sure she's done. Like, there's no way that she's going to be found innocent.
that, you know, I don't
And
have
I think she knows that. I think her lawyer knows that, too.
it that bad. Yeah, my financial circumstances suck, but I could be a piece of shit, and I'm not. And so thank God for that, you know?
It's just the cold weather, you guys.
Hold on, honey. Put you over here. Driving. Oh, you're wobbling, honey. Why are you wobbling? Have I broken something? I think I have. Ooh.
Are they so expensive? I don't know why they're so expensive. I wouldn't have got it unless I had that gift card that I've had for like a year that I hadn't used. I forgot about. But yeah, they're almost $100. $100 hairs.
God, Brooke. Well, I done something now, and I don't know what. They're already doing it in a lot of states. They've been taking the fluoride out of drinking water for a while. They're doing it in a lot of states.
Are they? I feel like that would be silly. Whoa, look at that puppy. Anxiously waiting. Thank you for the husky. That's singing a song on the microphone.
Yeah, a lot of states. Utah, they banned it. Boy, you gonna get
Did
hurt. I don't know
Utah
what he's doing. He ain't got no
ban
helmet on.
fluoride
He don't do that very often.
in water?
Y'all hear that bike?
Yes. They did. Prohibiting communities from adding fluoride. Or enforcing
He's a
ordinance that
beginner at
require
best.
fluoride. Well, isn't that gonna...
Wow. That was concerning.
Isn't that gonna be bad? I thought you needed that to
He
like
was
make
barely
the water
keeping it up right.
safe.
He was all over the place. Then did you hear him miss his gear when he first come through the parking lot? He done slapped it in the neutral or something because he was just and it wasn't going nowhere. And he like pushed it back and pushed it into a different gear, and then it finally started moving. I don't know. He was barely keeping it upright. It was a lot for him to manage to damn turn through the parking lot to make that turn to go back out. No helmet. No helmet. That's all I got to do. Sit here and look. People watch. Ain't it fun? It is fun. Hey, here comes that girl with the fish.
Yeah.
There's her fishing pole. I told her to meet me at the dock. I didn't tell her. I should have. Must be about high tide. Ooh. Excuse me. Don't let me
It's just for teeth?
show anything. Let's see.
Wait, so do we not need fluoride in water?
Start showing up.
Is fluoride good for plants? Probably not. No.
How's that old?
Not good for plants. Well then.
519. That was April, Sunday the 6th. If I
Maybe we gotta go to a water factory.
say high tide today,
And the recycling factory.
then why don't they pull it up for today? Why do I gotta go hunt and peck and find? Google, I hate you. So.
Is there fluoride in the bottled water?
Oh, it looks like it was like 5:30. Sorry. The peak was 5:30, but it's still pretty much high tide. It's just dropped a few. Monday, 5:25.
I don't see ingredients on the bottled water.
I know that's right. They said I'm going to catch me dinner. I tried, fam. I couldn't catch nothing. They keep changing the weather. It's gonna be a hot night, y'all.
There is. There's fucking fluoride ions. 0.23 parts per million. That doesn't sound like a lot.
Shit.
Is there fluoride in Mountain Dew? Maybe I should go back to drinking Mountain Dew.
It's gonna be a rough one. I don't mess my camera stand up.
Should I water my plants with Mountain Dew? Maybe.
I did. I done messed it up. Damn. Why did I do that? There we go.
I hate Dasani.
Yeah, Daddy tried
Dasani is like the worst water.
to come save us. I don't know, man.
I gotta stop looking at fluoride.
I'm so confused.
That was my bad.
U.S. in direct nuclear talks with Iran.
I was trying to cite some scientists being like, fluoride is good for you because if we didn't have fluoride in the water, we'd get some disease or something, or like a parasite. And I was wrong. Apparently it's not that for that at all. I don't know why it's in the water. They say for dental health, but I don't want to be ingesting that if I don't need to be.
Iran.
Maybe I'm crazy.
The U.S. and Iran are holding direct talks over possible nuclear deals on Saturday, says Donald Trump.
Yeah, but I don't drink toothpaste, right? So like, why would I be drinking fluoride?
Discussions between Washington and Tehran. Am I saying that right? Tehran? Listen, will be at a very high level, the U.S. president said on Monday, before warning that it would be a, quote, very bad day for Iran if no agreement was reached. How can they just... What a fucking loser. In 2015, then President Barack batshit Obama made an agreement with Iran under which it would limit its...
I thought she was talking about a stalker being a loser. I wasn't expecting it to be Obama.
Limit? Is that what we're calling it now? Limit? We're just gonna limit... In jail. They'll swear that I went out there to fight somebody. leftist done damn knocked me upside the head, and I had to defend myself, and this bitch is on the ground bleeding, and now I'm in jail. Been there, done that. No, thank you.
Electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
You gonna come bond me out of jail?
Electrolytes and fluoride.
You know what
Tank. I don't know, something about retinol, and then I went down this fluoride rabbit hole.
There was people that were attacked. There's other creators that I follow, and they went out to interview people that were protesting against Elon and Trump, and they were physically attacked. I saw one
Who the fuck are you following that is getting attacked?
girl that was physically bleeding down her face because some leftist had physically attacked her at a protest.
Oh my goodness.
Peaceful, hands-off protest, mind you. Remember, it was supposed to be peaceful. I ain't going out there and putting myself in that situation because I'm going to end up going to jail. I'm not the one to put myself in a situation like that. I don't play those types of games. You know? These birds. These birds are big as hell. You see him standing there? He fat. He looks like he'd be really good with some rice. Alright, I'm over it. I'm windblown. Your neck is broke. Girl, you ain't got no ligaments.
We've heard that like a billion times too.
Hold it together. Hold it together. Y'all, I'm about to run. I'm gonna wind down for the night and relax a little bit before I gotta be up in the morning again. Sorry. This wind got my hair going crazy. It's a beautiful day. It was. Did the temp go down? Hell no. The sun ain't even down yet. Probably won't go down till down 7, 8 o'clock. It'll be fine though. Oh, I'm still in the bathroom. Yeah, it'll cool off if it rains. I'm hoping that it rains. I've never seen it this hot this early. It never gets this hot this
Did you predict this?
early. Like, we might have some days at 75, maybe 80, 82. But 95 degrees at the beginning of April, that's crazy.
It's crazy, you guys. Vito, thank you for the gold coin. Hey, Cashy.
That's crazy. But it is what it is. I knew it was going to be 95 today. I made that prediction yesterday, remember? Yeah, I'm pretty good at what I do.
Oh, there you go. She did predict it.
Intuition. I hope y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm exhausted. We didn't even do anything today. We tried to do stuff today. We hit our goals. We hit our marks. But maybe tomorrow will be better. Just got to stay positive, I guess. I'm going to get myself in the bed. Maybe eat the rest of my steak. And we'll talk tomorrow. Hope y'all have a good night. Sweet dreams, y'all. Sweet dreams. Y'all be safe out there, Gregory. Oblivious. Good night, y'all. Y'all be safe. Bye, peanut butter and jelly cup.
Aw.
Critter, bye, y'all.
Peanut butter and jelly cup. The times. We're living in the times. It's loading. Like.
Good morning.
There we go. Oh my god. That was a jump scare.
I slept good, but sometimes waking up is really hard for me. Getting up first thing, the first like hour or two, I'm just not even firing on all cylinders, you know?
Get it together. What's wrong with her?
Oh, God.
Get out of here, Domino's. Hey, Stroker.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Happy Tuesday. It's like 7 a.m. here. I'm usually up early before everyone. I'm the first person at the beach this morning. I usually am. I got up at 4:45.
Woke up at 3 a.m.
Y'all, I gotta get a computer for school. It's got me stressed out. Got me super stressed.
She has a computer. What's she talking about? She doesn't need a computer.
Super stressed. I don't know.
Peanut butter jelly
I
cup.
don't know. I just know that it has to happen. So, one way or another, you know, gotta have a computer for school. So, yay. Yay, yay today.
Gotta post a new bring it, let the chaos begin.
Oh, Lord. Let me change this, because I can already tell this is going south already. Anybody that says what's up is too young to be here.
Brooke says what's up to people all the time.
Lord have mercy. I'm just going to cut it off because it's going to put me in a bad mood, because I just can't believe that society is this. It makes me so mad. I really...
Stupid society. This is titled I Have Beef with Russell Brand. But not the kind you think. What do you mean? Like you have a sandwich with Russell Brand? Like you're not fighting with him? I'm confused by this title.
hate that people don't know how to communicate anymore.
I don't know. I've never seen this. She buys a fucking $600 laptop from a pawn shop?
First of all, I'm a grown-ass motherfucking woman. You don't say what's up to me. It's good morning. How are you? How did you sleep? You look beautiful this morning. How are you doing?
You look beautiful this morning. That's stalker language. The fuck? Good morning? You hate good morning. What
Only
is this?
children say, what's up? What's good? How old are you? Okay, act like it. Thank you.
Well,
You know,
she's already pissed.
this is why I fucking hate the chat. It's like, who am I dealing with? Am I dealing with someone's 12-year-old son? Or am I dealing with adults? Because I thought that I had an age restriction for 18 on here. And I do.
Well, then you're not going to make any money, you dumbass.
But it's like...
She doesn't, by the way.
Like, so frustrating when you come here for intellectual purposes and you meet people that are not intellectual. What up? Not your grammar. Not your grammar. What up? I would be heavily embarrassed if I said what's up to any fucking adult. I would want to crawl under a table and die from embarrassment for my own stupidity and incompetence in speaking. What's good?
What is it? What's up? What's good?
I would die from embarrassment. As an adult, knowing that I said that to somebody. Like, what is wrong with people? Anyways, let's talk about Russell Brand, because he's pissing me off this morning. I guess that's what started it, Russell, and his stupidity. Either he knows something that we don't know, or he's the dumbest person to ever walk Earth.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's just, it pisses me off when celebrities have opportunities to help others and they miss out on an opportunity to help others. And Russell Brand, his channel is notorious for intellectual research, okay? If you don't know who Russell Brand is, he's a celebrity from the UK, very known in the United States. I would be surprised if you didn't know who Russell Brand was.
He's a guy who's been like, 3 movies that I know of.
Because he is one of the most...
And then he like slept around with a bunch of people. He has a bunch of accusations against him that aren't too good. And he's insane.
Popular UK celebrities that we currently have in America. He has a show, a podcast. He does millions of views every week on his channel, YouTube channel. And he was in movies. What was the
Great rundown of Russell Brand. He was that guy. He's the British guy in Forgetting Sarah Marshall or Get Me to the Greek or that other one.
one? Saving Sarah.
There we go. See, she knows.
Was he in that?
Not Saving Sarah. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Russell Brand movies. He's
Not
recently
Saving Private Sarah.
been charged with sexual assault in the UK. He was in Get Him to the Greek, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Arthur. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Rock of
That's the other
Ages, Army of One,
I don't know what those other ones are. Arthur was the other one that I was
Trolls.
thinking.
He must have did some voices in that because that's a kid's movie. But for 22 years, Russell has been clean. No alcohol, no drugs. He settled down. He had a wife. He had children. And then he started this podcast where he started to talk out against the establishment in the UK about politics, the way that they govern, the way that they run their country, and the lack of support for the citizens, okay? So
Is that what he's doing? I've just seen him have talks with other insane people like Terrence Howard. That crazy guy.
Russell has been doing that for a few
His name Terrence Howard. I think it's Terrence Howard.
years now. He has spoke out against the government.
Oh,
That's why he's been charged with rape. I just want to be clear.
that's not what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, she's stupid as fuck. Oh, he also talked to Jordan Peterson.
That this is what they do. This is what they did to me. This is how they stole my daughter. This is what happens when you mess with the government and the government doesn't like you.
Then someone just makes up that you raped them? The fuck are you talking about, Brooke?
They come up with false charges, and the next thing you know, you're in jail for shit you didn't do. I've explained.
She's so quick. She's so quick to be like, oh yeah, no, that didn't happen. Why are we supposed to believe you about Randy then? Why am I supposed to believe you about that?
Explain the dynamics of the court system and the justice system over and over and over. It is the epitome of a high school or college campus where everyone knows everyone. And they make deals behind closed doors.
This is what pissed her off this morning? She gets pissed off at the weirdest fucking shit, bro.
To entrap people and wrongfully incarcerate people throughout this country and other countries.
Why would she just assume that this person is lying? Why would you just assume that? You know? It's kind of suspicious to me.
This is a proven fact. It's non-negotiable. 8 to 10% of our current prison population in America are actually innocent. Did you know that? Yeah. And I would be willing to bet, given the current circumstances of the past 5 years, that number is probably doubled because of the lack of justice in our justice system. So Russell has been charged with rape.
Which has nothing to do with this stupid podcast.
A few counts from multiple women stemming back to the 1990s.
So because Brooke likes this person, she's not going to believe this, and she's going to say that they're framing him because she's stupid.
There's multiple topics that have come up since he was charged. A being statute of limitations. First of all, the UK is years ahead of us when it comes to statute of limitations.
And to me, like, if she was an actual victim of something like this, then I don't think she would be so quick to just be like, oh, that person has to be lying. Unless maybe she's lied about her shit. And she doesn't like to see one of her buddies, that was her parasocial buddies, supposedly have a false accusation put on them, because she puts false accusations on people like all the time.
I don't care if a victim takes 60 years to come
That's why I think she's so sure of it.
forward. That victim has every right to see the perpetrator behind bars. So this is not a question of whether or not the statute of limitations should be what they are in the UK. I think that the UK is years ahead of America when it comes to statute of limitations. We need statute of limitations. There should be, actually, we don't need any statute of limitations for rape, murder, incest, sexual assault. There should be no statute of limitations on that, because sometimes...
Okay, why do you think he's being framed, Brooke? What are we going off of now?
Sometimes. Let me tell you, as a victim of sexual assault my entire life, sometimes it takes victims, they're not as strong as me. It can take them 40 years to come forward. Now, do I believe that Russell is guilty? Absolutely not, because The first question is why
So then why do we even bring up the statute of limitations?
was he charged? He was charged because he spoke out against the establishment.
The fuck?
He spoke out against the UK government. That's why he was charged. Just like me, when I had my daughter stolen and I was
No, Tom DeLonge, what the fuck? That's me right now. The fuck are we,
charged
what?
with child abuse, it was because I spoke out against a government agency, the Department of Social Services.
No, you're stupid, Brooke.
The police
Your kid's arm was broken. There was heroin needles in the toy box.
department in Alamance County. And where did I find myself? In jail for crimes that I didn't do because I hired an attorney and my attorney said in open court that my civil rights were being violated. This is all on record and we're going to hear it someday.
Did we hire a crackhead for a lawyer?
We're going to hear it someday. I'm going to pull those court records and we're going to hear what my attorney said.
Do it. I'm waiting. I'm so fucking eager in anticipation to hear this.
On the record, when she told a judge that my civil rights were being violated and that this was a circus because I cussed out a social worker.
This is a circus.
And I filed complaints with 2 government agencies. And they're doing the same thing to Russell. Now, my beef with Russell is, once again, he's either lying about something or he knows something that we don't know.
Huh?
Or he's the dumbest man to ever walk the earth.
Probably the third one. What the... Okay, so... I'm so confused. So she's mad at him, but he's innocent, and he's being framed. But also he's an idiot. What?
Let me ask you something, Russell. And
Lord Chrissy.
And I'm hoping that you see my comment that I just left on your channel.
No, he's not.
And come here and see this video. I love
No, that's not gonna happen either. Where are we right now? What the fuck is happening?
you to death, but you're making a really stupid decision right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna... Oh, I almost made a really bad decision. But thank God I saw Breezy Bruce with Brooke's video. And now I know, you guys, I can't do a very good British accent.
You have spent a good portion of your late career speaking out against how crooked the government is, how the establishment is wrong. And then you get on your channel this morning and you all but apologize and admit to rape.
Oh, so he's even admitted to it. Okay, well then why are we questioning this at all? Why are we saying he's being framed? Iron, thank you for becoming a good little angel. I didn't even know that he admitted to it. That's... Okay, Brooke. What? Why do you think he didn't do it then?
That's not the Russell I know. You should be angry. You have a family and kids and a career and a life here in America. You're looking at life in prison and you are on your channel apologizing to people? Russell, this is a
What should he be doing, Brooke?
prime
If he did it, what should he be doing? Oh my God.
opportunity for you to help, if not hundreds of thousands, millions of people. Millions of people already
What does she want from him?
know who you are. Millions of people already respect and love you. You have nothing to lose by trying to help others in this moment that you are being wrongfully charged with crimes you did not commit.
Brooke, why I really need to know why she thinks he didn't do it if he said he did it. And like, it's pretty open and shut case then, right? Unless she has some evidence that no one else has that she doesn't want to show us.
What a perfect opportunity for you to come forward and be angry and talk about how the establishment and the U.S. government and every other government across the world, their justice systems are failing. Their officers are corrupt. Their social workers are corrupt. How they lie in court documents and the court takes it as word. You're about to go through that. Maybe you'll get angry after they drag you and put you in jail for shit you didn't do. Maybe that'll be your angry point. God, I hope it doesn't get to that. But the whole
I hope he goes to jail if he did that.
apology video, I'm sorry that the victims feel this way. Those victims are your enemy. Those victims, and once again, let me reiterate, either Russell knows something that he's not telling us, or either
Why is it a conspiracy?
he's the dumbest man on earth. So are you guilty or are you not guilty, Russell? Because at first, I didn't think you were guilty until I saw your apology video this morning that you dropped 12 hours ago. Now I'm concerned. I'm like, well, he's kind of acting guilty.
Yeah, he might be guilty, Brooke. Did you ever even think that could be a possibility?
A non-guilty person would be angry. They would be ready to put someone's head on a chopping block for the blatant lies.
Mm-hmm.
You're not angry, Russell. Why are you not angry? That's concerning to me. He apologizes to everybody. Sorry to this person, sorry to that person, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. It's like you don't even know your position. You were being charged, allegedly, with rape that carries a life sentence in prison, and you're apologizing to people, but you say that you're not guilty. You say that you didn't do it. And, you know, I believe you. I believe you. I know how it is.
Did he say you did it, or did he say you didn't do it? I don't want to watch Russell Brand's stupid video. When was this even from? This was streamed in April 2025. We're like a year late still. I don't fucking know, dude.
People say that I do a lot of shit that I don't. So I know how it is, and I'm not even a fucking celebrity, Russell. So I get it. When you get to that magnitude, honey, they're coming from every which way, trying to sue you, trying to damn make accusations, trying to fucking eat your throat out, okay? But you should be angry. This is your children. You have children. You are married with a wife. You should be absolutely fucking outraged. So Russell gets on there, and I actually left this comment because I'm
Can we see this comment? What is this?
heartbroken that he has this opportunity to help so many people, and he's shitting on it by being nice.
I don't know if we'll be able to even read that, hopefully.
I was thinking maybe this is a tactic for him because he wants to play nice in court. So he's going to be like, oh, you know, he said, the UK has the right to investigate me. The court system, justice will prevail. Once again, either you know something that you're not telling the public, or you are the dumbest human to ever walk this earth. And I really thought you were brilliant. You've spent the later part of your career talking about how corrupt the UK government is, and you're just going to put your faith in the fucking justice system, bro? I'm sorry, what?
I mean, it's blurry. It's pretty blurry. I can like kind of make it out. Get angry is in there. This happened to me. Something, something, something. Blah, 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 blah. I'll see it. I don't know. I'll put it through something.
You already know what the UK has to offer you. You've talked about it half of your career. This is what I said. So he gets on there. He's being...
Oh, yeah. Just read what you said so I don't have to find it.
All nice. He's being all cool. He's being all, oh, I forgive this person. I forgive that person. Da 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 da. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. I said, F this. You should be mad. This happened to me twice. You have an opportunity, Russell, to show the world how much power the government has and how they wrongfully incarcerate people that get in their way. Please be mad. Please get angry. You have an opportunity to be a voice for millions of people who have served time for things that they did not do. Please be a beacon of hope and get angry, because you have...
Please just lie, Russell. Say it's a conspiracy that they're trying to frame you.
Every right to be angry. Those victims are your enemy.
Talking about Russell Brand.
And if they are lying unless you're not telling us something. So you need to get angry. This sheep-like behavior is unacceptable. This is exactly why people keep going to jail for crimes that they didn't do, because of sheeps. Because nobody says
Jesus Christ.
anything. They don't even say, hey, oh, I was wrongfully incarcerated. What is wrong with people? Has this gentle parenting really rotted their brains this bad? And what has happened to Russell? Because the Russell that I fell in love with would be enraged right now.
You fell in love with Russell Brand?
So let's look at his charges. I really think it's a stupid move for him to be such a sheep. I understand that you have kids and a wife, but what you don't understand is they've already charged you, and those charges are going to stick no matter what, because they've already got it planned out. They've already got judges that have lied in court documents. They have prosecutors that have lied in court documents, and they have witnesses and victims that are going to lie in those same court documents.
Brooke, I know Bruce Lee is a great lawyer and all, but don't you think Russell Brand might have better lawyers? Like, maybe?
They already have, or you wouldn't be charged. You would have never been indicted. So, I don't think that for someone...
It's funny hearing Brooke be like, you don't know how this works, Russell. I know the legal system. I've been charged with 200 fucking things.
Of your magnitude, Russell, to make it this far, you should already know that you're going to have to come in swinging hot and angry. This sheepish behavior is going to lead to you going to prison for the rest of your life. You're being too nice to the people that are your enemy. It's ridiculous. I mean, here's the thing. If he's not going to fight for himself, then he deserves to go to jail for the rest of his life. It's his opportunity to fight for himself, and he's not doing it. And it's really sad to see. It's heartbreaking, actually, because I was really hoping that there was going to be some change from this. I was really hoping that other people would start coming forward saying, yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, I went to jail. Yeah, I did time. I didn't do it.
For a second, I thought she meant like other victims coming forward of Russell. She meant other people who claim that they were wrongfully convicted of shit coming forward and being like, yeah, I was also falsely fucking convicted. What the fuck is this, Brooke? You're an insane person. Brooke is fucking... This is the most insane thing I think I've heard her say in a while. Where did this even come from? She's like... She should have never went live on this day. She should have calmed her ass down, drank some coffee or something.
Imagine how many millions of people... Because currently we're looking at 8 to 10% of the U.S. prison population is innocent. Those are people that are actively sitting in jail. County jails, prison, and federal. 8 to 10% of those inmates are innocent of crimes. They did not commit a crime, and they shouldn't even be incarcerated.
Brooke's statistics, y'all. I don't know where she got them. She just makes shit up.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Hundreds of thousands of people are currently in jail for shit they didn't do. And Russell could have been a beacon of hope. He could have brought some change to the justice system across the world, not just in the UK.
Russell Brand, if you're listening from jail, just know that I believe you didn't do it either. Let's not go to jail. Like, what?
But across the world.
They're already in jail. They're not watching YouTube.
But what does he do?
Russell Brand even on you? I thought he got kicked off YouTube. I thought he was on Rumble.
He goes on his channel and he acts like a fucking sheep. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What are you sorry for? Is there something you're not telling us? Because the last time I checked, you said you didn't rape those women. And we believed you. But now that you're turning into a sheep and you're on the internet borderline crying, asking for an apology, now I think you're guilty. Why would you not fight for yourself? Well, he ain't. He says he's going to let the justice system take over. Well, there went your future.
Probably what his lawyer told him to say.
Russell, if you're not going to fight, you're going to jail for crimes you didn't commit. I wonder what is the percentage of innocent inmates incarcerated in the UK?
Yeah, let's hear the actual number and not Brooke's number. Because the last time she looked this up, she added, I swear, 10%. She was like 1 to 2%. And she's like, nah, it's like 10 to 12% because I say so. I don't know. Okay, Brooke, that's not how that works.
Bullshit.
So, oh, see, she's already disagreeing.
They're saying 2.
Yeah.
There's no way. The UK criminal justice system is 10 times worse than the American justice system.
How do you know? You don't know anything about the UK fucking justice system. You don't look shit up, and you haven't been there. You may know the American justice system because you've been through it a bunch of times, but you can't talk about UK. Why are we even pretending to know anything about the UK?
Those that don't know. So if we're setting at 8 to 10, I'd be willing to bet that it's up there over there because they're not getting due process when they're going to court. They don't get due process. We don't even fucking get due process in the United States. Who am I kidding? They rushed a 2-year court case in less than 4 months. Remember. That was just 3 months ago. Y'all were with me for that.
No, wait. What is she referring to? One of her cases? Or like some other celebrity that I don't remember?
That was a 4-month court case that should have been a 2-year court case that they rushed. That is not due process. Due
Done with the Carpinos?
process is going to be 9 months to 2 years. You can't just damn fast track a fucking court case, okay? I mean, you can, and then that person's going to go to jail for shit they didn't do. That's how that works. That's what due process is for.
Nah, she can't mean the Carpinos.
Everybody deserves their opportunity to represent, defend, whatever, you know? It just makes me so mad because I really thought that Russell Brand was somebody that he's not. I thought he was a fighter. I thought that he was a leader. I thought that he was
He's just a drug addict.
going to change things. He has through his channel. But we see him turn into a sheep. And let me tell you something. This is not standing on ground.
This is standing on the wall, honey.
Standing on ground is dedicating your life to a career, fighting for what you believe in,
Spider-Man.
and then standing on ground at the end of the day. Russell is not, you're not standing on ground. You're shitting on your entire career, Russell. You're shitting on your entire career.
That's what happens when you try to take a shit on the wall.
You rose to fame as a podcaster and YouTuber because you brought us truths. You brought us
What truths?
reality. You kept it real. You're not keeping it real with yourself. You're not keeping it real with your family. And you're not keeping it real at all. You're shying away from your problems. You need to confront this shit head on. You need to blast the UK. You need to blast the victims that are lying. Because that's what they're doing. They're lying. So you need to blast all.
I hope one day Brooke has a talk like this to Eminem. Eminem, you're not keeping it real right now, all right? Let me tell you.
Of these people. And I don't have to say allegedly because I know it to be true. This was not a man that would have to rape anybody. This was a man that literally had bitches throwing themselves at his feet in an airport.
Okay, Brooke, you're fucking really stupid then.
He would step off of a plane and bitches would just swoon.
That doesn't mean anything.
Just like Trump.
I can make the argument that because so many people throw themselves at him, that he feels entitled to just sleep with anyone he wants. So when someone tells him no, he just doesn't listen to them because he's fucking used to everybody saying yes to him. So that literally doesn't mean shit, Brooke.
By the way, just like Trump, who's also, they tried to wrongfully incarcerate him for rape. This seems to be the male attack.
Tiffany.
Like, they go after women and children, but they also go after men and try to say that men rape women. This is the male attack of a woman having her kids taken for something she didn't fucking do. It's crazy.
The comparisons she's making are so fucking wild.
And I don't believe that he did this, but at the same time, I'm disappointed because, once again, he should be on the forefront fighting. And he's not. He said, I'm sorry. And that is such a bitch move. Such a bitch move. You built your career off of telling truths, off of exposing things, and then you turn around and you apologize to freaking the victims who are accusing you of rape? What are you...
See the word you used, Brooke? Victims? Thank you for the laughing disco ball. CEI inspections?
What are you doing right now, Russell? I understand that you're walking in the light of the Lord.
Right. So if he actually did it, then the Lord probably would want him to say sorry, right?
But that's not what Jesus meant when he said walk in the light. Honey, he didn't say...
Jesus said, lie about everything and say that they put you away for crimes you didn't commit every time.
Give your enemies ammunition to kill you.
I like how she spins it like that. Like, Brooke.
Russell Brand is being sued for sexual assault. But he's also been charged criminally in the UK. Them to the list of women that are already making false allegations. anyone to come forward to say, oh yeah, he did this to me. They finally got what they wanted in these victims. I use that word lightly. These victims. Yeah, I don't know. It's very clear to me that this is because of his political views and the way that he went and the way that he, the UK is going to see it as he's disrespectful.
No, they're going to see him as a rapist.
But in all actuality, he is shining a light on the corruption that they have going on in their country. And I agree with it. And this is why we fell in love with Russell. But Russell, you're forgetting your mission. You forget why you started. This is a prime opportunity for you to help millions of people. I'm disappointed in his response. I understand that he's trying to walk in the light of the Lord, but he needs to realize that right now he is on earth and Satan runs this earth. So you got to play hardball, and that means getting angry and defending yourself.
It's an interesting, just to see your thought process about this. It was kind of interesting. She's wrong. She's really wrong. Yeah, she fell in love with him.
Once again, he either knows something that he's not telling us, or he's making the dumbest decision of his life, because playing nice with these people is not going to get him the results that he wants. Playing nice with these people is going to get his ass thrown in jail for crimes he didn't do. Ask me how I know. I'm only free because I fought both times that I was incarcerated for things I didn't do. I fought tooth and fucking nail. I took on the government head to head.
The government, honey.
Both times.
I fought the whole internet too.
And that's the only
back in October of, what was it, 2024?
only way that you're going to secure your freedom. This apology bullshit that you're putting out, Russell, is not going to get you anywhere. Nowhere.
Listen to Brooke, you'll end up in a truck.
You need to get angry. You need to go find your guts, your strength, the reason that you started your channel, the reason that you got into this. You need to hone in on that and get angry as fuck. The Russell I know is no fucking sheep. And that video
He was the coach in Rocky.
that you posted last night, you have a family and children. You were playing hardball with some of the world's top leaders. And you're going to lose.
What?
And they'll throw you in jail for shit you didn't do. They don't even need any evidence.
Hardball with the world's top leaders because he has a podcast and just says a bunch of conspiracy theories and like mumble nonsense. Hardball.
The evidence that they need, they'll falsify in court documents and a judge will sign off of it and make it word. Listen to what I'm telling you. They don't need any evidence to convict you of crimes you did not do. All they got to do is put something on a piece of paper and get a judge to sign off, and it becomes law. And you're going to jail. That's how the court system works in the U.S. And I know that it's 10 times worse in the U.K., so I can only imagine policy and procedure in the U.K., Russell. Now, no doubt he's probably definitely got an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
You're a very smart man, Russell. Very, very smart man. I don't know. I just think that it's crazy
Thought he was the dumbest man alive earlier.
that he is.
Or that he knows something that he's not telling us. It's a conspiracy. He knows a secret or some shit.
Being a pussy.
Fucking smart Russell being a pussy, not telling us his secrets.
That's exactly what he's being. He's being a pussy. And I understand that it's because he's scared. But you've spent your whole career fighting these people. You've spent your whole career fighting the UK. Now it's come to a head. And instead of fighting like you've been fighting your whole career, you're bowing down instead of defending yourself. So once again,
one of Brooke's idols got crushed today. It's just, I don't know, it's like a paradigm shift. She can't get over it.
either he knows something that he's not telling us, or He is misjudging this situation so significantly, he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison, and he doesn't even realize it because he's playing hardball once again with some of...
It'll be a good thing to reference when it's like, Brooke wants everyone to believe her story about Randy, yet she's so quick to just, I don't know, jump on the bandwagon of other people being like, nah, all those victims must be lying, like the Russell Brand rant. There was a couple other ones I can't think of at the top of my head.
The most corrupt leaders in the world. And I don't even think he knows it. Like, you would think he knows it because he's talked about the establishment for 5 fucking years, but like, that apology video that I just fucking watched is laughable. I mean, it's infuriating. Yeah, and they shouldn't nowhere should have a statute of limitations. Like, listen, I don't care that it's been 20 years. That's not the problem for me. All victims that were actually assaulted deserve to be able to report that crime, even if it takes 60 years. Murder, rape, incest, all of that should never have a statute of limitations. Anyways, because sometimes it takes years for victims to realize what has even happened to them.
She should just end it there. George Costanza. How much you want to bet there's going to be a but?
But in Russell's case,
but in Russell's case,
it's very clear from what happened prior to him starting the podcast that this is baloney.
I'm shaking my head.
You know, like, it's very clear that they're only coming after him because he spoke out against the government. So, you know, he's talked about the corruption. He's talked about, you know, the mutilation of children and stuff that goes on in the UK. And he should, you know, he should be fighting right now. He should be angry and he should be fighting. This is war. This is your life. This is your future, your kids' future. You are married with children and you are about to spend the rest of your life in prison. And if you think for a moment that he's not going to jail, you are crazy.
I don't think he went to jail. I don't remember him going to jail. Because he's famous and rich and he has got good lawyers. And the rich and famous usually never go to jail.
Because of the fact that they can falsify documents, bring in witnesses that will lie for them, that sets the stage for a trial. Okay?
I think it's like some theatrical performance. Court. Theatrical performance like the strip club.
That jury, all they got to do is believe her over him and he's going to prison for the rest of his life. And one step further, we don't know what false evidence they have planted, false witness statements, which we know over 70% of witness statements are wrong. Did you know that? We learned about that last year. 70% of witness statements are wrong.
Does that mean 70% of the shit that you just want us to believe is wrong, Brooke? Because it's all based off of your witness statements?
False identifications. They didn't see what they thought they saw. They mistaken this for that. 70%.
Yeah, that's kind of like bystanders, not the actual person the thing happened to.
So, I don't know. The jury...
She's an idiot.
Jury has to believe her or him. That's what it comes down to. And here's the thing. The court system can falsify documents. They do it every day. When a case is not going the way that a cop or a judge or a prosecutor wants, they tweak some things in court documents to make scenes appear different than what they actually were, to kind of create a picture. Okay?
A picture of reality that goes against Brooke's delusions.
And they can just put whatever they want in a document and get a judge to sign it and it becomes law.
And Brooke tried that and it didn't work and she's really mad about it. She's mad that the lawyer can just put stuff that are facts into a fucking document and they can sign off on it. But when she tries to lie, they don't want to do that. Those pesky fucking lawyers.
It becomes what happened.
Amanda, thank you for the sparkles.
So I don't think that Russell, you know, yeah, he knows that they're corrupt, but I don't think he knows the ins and outs of the court system. I don't think that he realizes that they can just plant evidence, and they will. They will. They can plant evidence, and they will, just to get a conviction. People don't understand how corrupt the cops are, and I can't even put it into words. But a good portion of what society knows to be true about the justice system is not true. People don't even understand how much power the government and police have. They break the law more than the people that they fucking arrest.
Crazy.
Russell
The people upholding the law are breaking the law?
needs to get angry. He needs to find his strength,
All the time?
his anger.
Not just in outlier situations, but just all of the time? That's the norm?
Just because you're walking in the light of the Lord doesn't mean that you can't get angry now, Russell. You started your channel to bring us truths. You started your channel to speak out against the establishment. And you've done that. And this has come to a head. And this is the best opportunity that any public person has ever had. This is the opportunity. You are the one to do this. You could blow the lid off of every single criminal justice system across this world, across the globe. You could expose everyone. You could help millions of people that have been wrongly incarcerated for crimes they didn't commit.
She's really trying to be inspirational here. Look at this hobo in the background. I hope he comes and tries to talk to her.
And I'm disappointed that you get on your podcast and you
Whoa. Look at all the fishing poles.
apologize to people. That's not the Russell that I grew to love. I respected you because you said shit that people were scared to say. And now you
Like what? I do heroin? I don't really remember much about Russell Brand, to be honest. I remember he threw someone's iPhone through a window or something because Steve Jobs died, because he's just a drug addict. Like, I just remember Russell Brand as a fucking drug addict. I totally believe his accusations because he was a fucking, what's it called? Like a nymphomaniac who was on drugs. He doesn't even fucking remember half the shit he did, probably.
have an opportunity to shine a light on the power of the government, wrongful incarceration, the power of the justice system, the lack of justice in the justice system. So many things. I'm literally getting chill bumps. So many things that you could shine a light on, and you get on your YouTube channel making an apology video. You've lost your luster, Russell.
Your luster?
You've lost your luster.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that was a fucking word.
And you're playing a stupid game. And I understand that you feel and you know that you did not do this. But what you fail to understand is they don't care. And they will stop at nothing to prove that you did this. Even falsifying documents, collecting witnesses that are not actual witnesses. Anything, planting evidence, falsifying documents, finding, people to say that they know you and tell them bad stories, and they just take it and they write it down, and then they get a judge to sign off of it, and they're like, yep, he damn had an orgy with 15 monkeys while smoking crack in 1998, and the court just takes it as word, even though there's no physical evidence and actual evidence to support this.
What do you mean by physical evidence? Is there like text of him admitting to this? Is there like what are we talking about, bro?
Because one person that you met one time said it, the court says, oh yeah, she did that, or he did that. Do you see how it works?
I mean, if there's enough compelling evidence and the witness is credible, then I guess that would be up to, I don't know if a jury would be in a case like this. I have no idea. I don't go around committing crimes, so I've never been in this situation before.
Yeah, he's in big shit. First you get criminally charged, then you get damn civilly sued. He's in big shit. And it's my prediction that he might actually see some time, because it doesn't seem like he's taking it serious, and that's a huge concern. So, I really thought that he was gonna, I don't know, maybe I have too much faith in people. I really thought that maybe he would take this opportunity to help others. How do you spend your whole career fighting against the establishment, and then when the establishment brings false charges up on you, you start apologizing? I'm sorry. You think your sorries is going to keep you out of jail? boy, they already damn planted evidence, found 4 witnesses that you probably didn't even ever have sex with. And
It'll probably get settled out of court, to be honest. That's what usually happens in shit, in cases like this, right? They're like, look, we did an apology. I'll give you like $3 million. I don't want my image tarnished. I don't want to go to jail. And then they'll be like, all right. Isn't that usually how it goes? Maybe I'm wrong.
all it's going to take is a jury of peers to say, oh, we believe her and not you. And you're going for life. Life.
And if he did it, maybe he should go for life.
Find
You don't think she would put Randy in jail for life?
your luster, babe. It's time to get angry, Russell. How many more people's lives are going to be torn apart by the justice system? How many people are going to have to suffer? I mean, and you're one of the lucky ones because you have a job and a career and money to hire an attorney. You know, there's hundreds of thousands of us out here that didn't have that opportunity and we lost everything. And now we can't even find work because the government lied on us. The government lied.
On us. Brooke and Russell Brand is us in this scenario.
There's millions of us out here. I'm just one of the stronger ones that sees the bigger picture, and that's why I talk about it. Most people in my position would feel guilt or shame. I have none of that because I know that I never harmed my child. Just angered.
She tells herself that every day.
Just angered. Yeah, it makes me sad. I was really hoping that he was gonna have some fight in him. He ain't got no fight in him. I mean, I understand he's 51 years old, but he might not get through a life sentence. And you got children and a wife. You better find your anger or you're going to be going to jail. That's my advice. And a team of lawyers. But this apology bullshit is going to make you look guilty. Trying to turn the other cheek is going to make you look guilty. And it did. That video, I was just like, what is this? The whole 12-minute video, it's the last video that he posted on his YouTube channel. You can go watch it, Russell Brand. I was like, what is this? He's like, I only believe in consensual sex. What are you talking about right now?
See, her world was shattered.
Does that really need to be said? I was expecting, this is bullshit. I have a family. I expected the truth. I wanted to hear from Russell. This is because I spoke out against the establishment. This is because of my political views. This is because of my belief in God. That's what I wanted to hear.
Like, if you didn't do it, right? I don't know. If I was accused of something crazy and I was going to court for it, I would just be like, look, I didn't do it, but I can't really talk about it. We're going to court. So you'll see after I win in court, because I'm not going to do an outside settlement. We're going to go to court and I'm going to show that I'm fucking innocent. And then you guys can look at that shit. Like, I don't know. Why would he get so fucking angry? Being angry, like overly irrationally angry, can be seen as guilty as well, because if you're actually innocent, what do you have to worry about?
But he didn't say that. He just apologized. What is this? Now I'm wondering if you're fucking guilty, bruh. Like, I had your back until you opened your mouth. Like, I don't know, man. Call me crazy. I just don't understand how people just accept shit like that. How? How do you just accept that?
No, she does. She was like, Russell Brand, I left a comment on your channel, so hopefully he reads that comment and then he comes and watches this video. And then she did this long ass speech. It's been 40 minutes of her just talking to Russell Brand about how he's fucking up everything and that it's obviously a conspiracy against him. Why isn't he fighting harder? It's insane. Like, I have no idea how she just jumped to this conclusion because it's what she wants it to be. It's like Brooke wants this reality, so it has to be this way.
he actually could cause a worldwide reform of institutions.
I don't know what this shit is either. She keeps thinking he has so much pull. Like, in society in general.
And policies. And the way that we do things, and he just...
Dude, I haven't thought about Russell Brand in a hot minute. Like, he's pretty fucking irrelevant.
I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna have any hope in anybody anymore. How about that? Ye have little faith in everybody but Jesus. It's just frustrating when you see people with a platform like that and they turn. It's like, oh, I mean, and listen, like I said, maybe there's something he ain't telling us, and I'm sure that there is, but this is a court case and these are legal matters. But I really expected him to be Russell, and he was not. He was a sheep.
What was the sheep's name? That wasn't Russell. That was fucking Wallace.
The whole reason that we even fell in love with the guy was because he was so outlandish, and he said everything that we were thinking. Stuff that...
Oh, no, he only said what crazy people were thinking, actually, Brooke. So if he said everything you were thinking, that's a huge tell right there.
Most people are too scared to say. And then he gets on there and barely defends himself. Missed opportunities, you know?
I love Baby Bell cheese. Bom, 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 Baby Bell.
God, my stomach hurts.
It's from talking about crazy shit all morning.
Got like this pit from like...
From being insane. Reading
Y'all see
comments.
why I cut the comments off? If you don't do what the government is telling you to do, they will weaponize the justice system against you.
Okay, you want me to translate that for you? If you break the law, you go to jail. Who would have fucking thought?
They've done it for generations. People have spent their whole lives in prison and died in prison for shit they didn't do because the justice system was weaponized against them because they refused to conform to what society wanted them to conform to. Usually
It's so close to sovereign citizen. Just be a sovereign citizen, bro.
the government. And it usually has to do with children too, if I'm being honest. We're talking about like how they weaponize it. If you don't want to give your children vaccines, they'll steal your children and throw you in jail for neglect. That's what I'm saying. Which is crazy. Who are you to tell any mother what their child should or shouldn't have?
Go live on a fucking island then somewhere. That's not part of the US if you don't want to vaccinate your kids. There's kids dying of measles now because of fucking stupid people like Brooke and saying shit like this.
Now,
Robert, thank you for the laugh on disco ball.
there's certain vaccines that are a necessity, like MMR, but like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like COVID vax. That was crazy. Remember when they forced all them people to get vaccines?
No, Brooke, I had forgotten.
Or said, or else you're gonna lose your job. Remember that? That's what I'm talking about. The government has no right to be behaving that way. And they do the same thing with parents. They do the same thing to fucking celebrities that damn won't get on board. Russell.
It's like when Mel Gibson got thrown in jail. Or I don't even know if he went to jail. He was driving drunk. He got pulled over driving drunk and he tried to believe, like, oh, it's the establishment. They're trying to make me look bad. No, you were driving drunk, you fucking idiot.
I mean, he is a right-wing conservative.
Conspiracy theorist, man.
And that's not really allowed right now in the UK. So, I'm joking. But you know what I mean. They've lost their minds. So, you think we got it bad here? God, you should see Canada.
Canada's pretty fun. Like,
It's pretty bad.
have no complaints.
But damn, the lefties have destroyed everything. Almost the entire world.
It's almost warm. 2 more days, you guys, and then the weather warms up. We'll go downtown, look at all the crackheads, go to the worst part of the city. We'll see how bad the worst part is, and then we'll go back to my side of the city. I'll show you guys that it's not. I don't know what Brooke even thinks Canada is, some dystopian hellhole or something. We can yell whatever we want, it won't matter. This is a lot of hype.
It only took them 4 years to destroy the United States. Y'all, I got school stuff coming up and I'm so just like stressed out about everything. I've got to get a computer and I'm just stressed out.
Hey, voice and
that
scopes.
Financial Aid would pay for it, but it's not gonna happen.
I seen you saw James's echoey stream. What'd you think of that?
There it is. The computer that I have, it won't even download the app that I need for my classes. He said that when I was at the school the last time, he said that they have kids come in from the high school that has the same laptop that I have currently, which is a Samsung something, Chromebook or something, and he said that they have to convert them over to new computers too because
I don't like Australia's weed laws.
the high schools in that county, they use the same computers that I have.
Is it done or I think order?
Yeah, can I do your bacon, egg, and cheese wrap?
Of course.
And let me do a small latte, please. Iced.
Small ice latte, nothing in it?
No, thank you.
Alrighty, anything else for you today?
That'll be it.
Alright, so it's gonna be $7.82 the next bill.
Thank you. I already got mine. Yeah, I'm waiting on a breakfast wrap and a straw. No problem. I don't know what's going on at all.
Yeah, I can tell. I don't know what's going on at all, yes.
Can I have a straw, please? Thank you. Have a great day. All right, y'all. Roll this up. Rolling, rolling, rolling. What? They're always nice there.
I don't know, it's doing that thing
Can I
again.
sit in this bar parking lot and eat?
Why is it doing that thing again?
We're gonna do it anyways. Screw
Hmm. Weird.
Why does everybody use that damn emoji? That's how I know a fake account.
What, the Homer emoji? Not, she can't mean the Homer emoji, but that's just the one I was seeing and looking at, and then I saw Jack's message here. Using that Homer emoji must be true.
Same shit.
Wonder what emoji it was.
Different day. Same type of people. Lord. It's just God. It's so fucking annoying. It's like dealing with toddlers. 2-track minds. Sex and dating. Y'all know there's more to life, right? Like a big beautiful world out here. Lots of good food to eat. Wonderful people to meet. And you don't have to fuck everybody you meet, okay? You ain't gotta, hi, nice to meet you. You wanna get... Brooke! Surprise me. Teach me something. Tell me something. You know?
Like,
Like,
what?
damn,
What
is
does
that
you
too much
want?
to ask for? I'm looking for hot sauce.
I'm looking for this emoji that I saw this
Bacon,
morning
egg,
that I
and
can't
cheese.
find now.
My camera don't work. Why? There it is. It's like it won't pick up the resolution or whatever, you know?
Oh, here it is. What is this emoji?
Thank you. And I wish I would have got a black one, but this one was on sale for $2.
I've never seen this emoji before. What is this emoji?
So, it's the best thing to protect your hair. I've seen about a 50% difference in my hair since I bought a bonnet. So that's good. I need a fucking clothes. This shirt. What was that? So even Russell himself says that he doesn't believe in statute of limitations. He says that if somebody committed a crime, that they should be charged, no matter how long it's been. So he agrees with me.
Blah, 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 blah. She just slides a picture of Russell Brand up. You think he was looking at an article or something? It's just a picture of him. She's just looking at a fucking picture of him and going, blah, 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 blah. That's insane. Like a picture book.
Okay, but Satan runs Earth. It makes me mad.
Here I was thinking she was
really
reading an
hoping
article.
that he was going to be a beacon of hope. Not with this shit. I understand he's a father now. I understand he's 50 years old. I understand. Real fighters, though, we never stop fighting. Courageous people never give up. I will go to my grave being defiant against this government. It will never end. My hate for the government will never end. I don't know how you lose that after you're wrongfully charged with rape, forcible rape, oral rape. How do you just lose the whole purpose of your existence?
Because he's guilty.
When you're charged with crimes you claim you didn't do. Wouldn't that be the opportunity to fight? So either Russell Brand knows something that he's not telling us, which I'm sure to be the case.
Nah, she's not a sovereign citizen. I don't know if she knows what a sovereign citizen is. I wonder if she would become one if she knew what it was. They would definitely welcome her in. For sure. They have a lot of similar parallel lines of thought.
Either there's something he's not telling us and he's actually guilty, or he's a complete fraud and one of the dumbest people to ever walk the earth.
Yeah, probably that.
And prior to watching that video this morning, his apology video that he just put on his YouTube channel, prior to watching that video, I really thought that Russell was a pretty intellectual guy. I'm disappointed.
Because he said big words?
I'm hurt. I'm disappointed. I really thought that maybe he would be a beacon of hope for people that have been wrongfully incarcerated for crimes that they didn't do, and the justice system being weaponized against people who refuse to conform to what the government wants them to. I really thought that he was going to be a beacon of hope. Good morning, Lewis. And he's not. He's acting like a vagina.
Yeah?
He is. He's acting like a vagina.
My goodness.
How do you spend the better part of your career fighting against the establishment, and then when you're charged with rape, you just bow over and take it up the ass? You say, I'm sorry, I'm walking in the light of the Lord, I'm sorry. What? Russell Brand? You started your entire career shit-talking the government. And here you are, many years later, being charged with crimes that you claim, and I believe, that you didn't do. And instead of having
the two things have nothing to do with each other.
Backbone and defending yourself and being angry, you say, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm sorry. What? That's not the Russell I know. Russell, I'm gonna need you to go find your balls. I'm gonna need you, listen.
Yeah, real men just deny rape. What?
I don't know if your wife took them when y'all had kids. I don't know if you accidentally dropped them when you had kids. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to need you to go find your pride, your self-respect, and your balls, Russell. Because this is bullshit. And you should be outraged. You should be so angry right now that you can't even fucking sleep. You are rattling with anger. You are looking at the rest of your life in prison. Non-negotiable. He's looking at life in prison.
We still haven't taken off the bonnet. We're an hour in and we haven't taken off the bonnet.
But instead of a defensive Russell, we get an apologetic one?
Where's the Russell I know?
You can walk in the light of the Lord and still respect yourself. You don't just have no self-respect when you start walking with God. That's not how that works. Is that what most of society thinks? Does society think that you still won't slap a hoe if you a Christian?
If you're a guy, no, you shouldn't be slapping hoes, Brooke.
I still got free will. My commitment to God does not take away my free will.
My free will.
I'm walking in the light of the Lord. Yeah, Russell, we see you and we're proud of you. Thank God you got 22 years sober.
I'm not proud of Russell.
You're a walking miracle. You're a success story that went from the
She uses everyone on a first name basis. I keep thinking she's talking about like a dog or something. Russell's a good dog name.
worst to the best.
I guess because Russell Terrier. That's why. Fucking Russell.
But where are your balls? Where's your strength?
Rufus.
The whole reason that we respected you was because you said things that other people were scared to say. You were outlandish. You said things the way that they needed to be said sometimes. You were a new, hot, fresh perspective. That's why they loved him. And he's lost it. He's absolutely lost it. I'm walking in the light of the Lord. Okay, well that doesn't mean, honey, that you can't defend yourself. That don't mean that you can't be angry. That don't mean that you can't be outraged. Maybe the age has got him soft, man. Maybe that 51 years just softened him out. Them youngins just turned him into just a big old mush of love. I don't know. But Russell, this is your future. These are your children's futures we're talking about. This is the way that you acted in that video this morning is just, maybe he's trying to play it cool. You know, I didn't even think about that. Maybe he's like, oh, it's fine. I'm playing it cool. This is preposterous.
Let's talk about it for another fucking hour. Oh man, there is another hour. It can't be this though. I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna go pee. I'll be listening. I'll probably smoke a bowl too. Be good little angels. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't do anything Brooke would do either. What a crazy day this ended up being.
What man dedicates the better late part of his life to discussing the truth, and then when they're wrongfully accused of crimes, they just act like a sheep? Your whole career will be purposeless if you don't find your balls. You're shitting on your entire career, Russell. You're crapping on your entire career because we respected you, because you had backbone. You don't even have backbone defending yourself. That makes you seem like a fraud and a fake. Peacefully walking with the Lord, my ass. He's gonna be peacefully walking death row if he don't damn find his nuts. The Green Mile. What did they say in the Green Mile? What was the song that they sung in the Green Mile? Dead Man Walking. He gonna be singing Dead Man Walking, okay? If he don't go find his gonads. Like, walking in the life of the Lord. Yeah, and that's another thing. I hope he has a huge team of lawyers, because he's going to need them. He's going to need 2 or 3, because like I said, when we're talking about police corruption, the stage is already set. So the prosecution already has their witnesses. They've already went to a judge to go in front of a grand jury to indict him. So he has been indicted, and he is being charged with 4 counts, 2 of which are sexual assault, 1 is forcible rape, 1 is forcible oral assault. Whatever evidence they presented to the grand jury was enough to get an indictment. So the prosecution has some kind of evidence to point to him being the assailant in 4 different rape cases, because otherwise he would have not been charged. See, that's how that works. The prosecution has to go to a grand jury and they have to present evidence, and then that grand jury says, yes, there's enough evidence to bring up criminal charges, and then a warrant is signed by a judge, and then that person is charged with whatever that the charge is. So there has to be enough evidence to even indict. What evidence they have to indict him, we don't know, but they had enough evidence to indict. I was indicted on no evidence. None. I was indicted on no evidence. My criminal history from 10 years prior. That's enough to get you an indictment for a charge that you did not do. I understand that most people feel like, oh, well, they would have to have evidence to charge somebody. No, they don't. No, they don't. What evidence they lack, they will create. Yeah, they'll plant. Happens every day. 8 to 10% of the prison population is actually innocent currently in the United States. That's an actual number, statistic. So, yeah. And I'm willing to bet that that's much higher, because that number is from 2021.
The fuck is this double talk? Did she, like, forget who she was talking to for a second or something? She's like, you need evidence to even be indicted, so they have to have some evidence. But there was no evidence when they indicted me, so they'll just make up evidence. What are we saying? We just basically double spoke there. The fuck, man?
Look at everything that's happened. Do you think the
Learning channel
justice system is running? Not a single McDonald's in this entire country is running properly. You think the justice system is running properly? I think most of us here that are my regular followers know that it's not. So I'm preaching in the choir, but
yeah, just me remembering that I was planning on going to stab them, and me remembering to bust down the door and everything else. But yeah, I don't know. They said a guy stabbed them.
Russell could have helped so many people if he was just willing to not be scared. But I'm sure he's scared, and I'm sure he's trying to play nice. It's like he doesn't realize, though, they're already after his throat. They're not going to play nice with you, bro.
Oh, she got her hand on her hip. She used to do that on the bike all the time. She thought she was making a good point, put her hand on her fucking hip.
They're trying to kill you. They're trying to incarcerate you for the rest of your life. This is war. An actual war. And your freedom is on the line.
Hey, Rochelle.
I'm disappointed. I was really hoping he was going to be a beacon of hope for people who are wrongfully incarcerated. I really was. He's missing an opportunity. He spent his whole career, the better late half of it, talking about corruption and politics. What better person to fight the UK justice system, take on the whole fucking system, than someone who's talked about the corruption in the UK?
A guilty person.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's the perfect storm for him. And he's missing an opportunity. He fails to realize that his channel got big and we started to love and respect him as an intellectual when he started talking about truth. That's what we come to you for. We want to see, just like Candace, just like Benny, just like Ben, okay? They do those little investigations and they talk about if that's a man or a woman. That is why.
It's like Austin Powers. It's a man. That's my mother, Austin. What are we talking? They're little investigations. About who's a man or a woman?
Oh, that is a 6-hour special.
A 6-hour special to figure out who is a man or a woman. Okay.
Candace is wild.
Fucking wackadoodles.
Oh God. Anyways, the man. Oh God, what's his name, y'all? Does anybody know the guy's name that Candace just done the thing on? Jean Pierre, Candace Owens. So there is a, yes, Bridget. That's the kind of stuff that Russell did, was kind of like investigations. He would talk about politics and the way that things were moving in the UK and stuff like that. And, you know, he's been an outspoken, displeased person of the UK. Like, he's from the UK, so, like, you know, he's been displeased by their actions and behavior in the UK, and he's been outspoken about it, and that's exactly why he's being charged. They want to shut him the fuck up. And in my opinion, this is where this comes from. This is why he's being charged with crimes. And I just don't believe it, but I want to see the evidence. I'm going to let the evidence speak for itself, and they do have evidence that he committed these rapes. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been indicted.
Right. Are you going to double speak again? Because we just said this earlier, and then you backtracked and said that they could just make up evidence. So which one is it?
See, you need evidence for the indictment, for the warrant.
And her whole basis for this is just like she likes his crazy talking points because he's insane. And then also, oh, he's hot. She's like, he has women just throwing himself at him because he's so hot. He wouldn't need to grape anyone. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
So he would have never been charged if there wasn't evidence. Do you get it? And that evidence is probably non-existent. It's probably shit that they have falsified, fabricated, and lied about, because that's what they do when they can't destroy a person that's not doing anything wrong. They will falsify, they will lie in court documents, and they'll slap a seal on it and take it as word. And this has been going on for generations. You know, it's really sad that most of the general public does not understand the way that the criminal justice system works. They think that it's fair and square, and it's not. It's all rigged and lies. I'm not saying that every person that's charged with a crime is innocent, but I'm saying there's a lot of us that get charged with crimes that were innocent, and there's nothing you can do about it. They were all in on it. And I mean all. I mean, like, yes, the entire sheriff's department, the end.
What would be the incentive of everyone being in on taking Brooke down? A supposedly innocent person. Wouldn't one person come out and be like, you know what? That was wrong, and I regret being a part of that? Or you think one person would speak up while it was happening or something? She's just got this cracked out lawyer. I don't even know what's her name. Brooke should tell us her name. We should get in contact with her. Did you walk out? Did you quit your job that day because the justice system was rigged against Brooke? I highly doubt that happened.
The entire Department of Social Services, if they knew about the case, they were in on it. Yes, that's how these things work. They play telephone with your fucking life. They're all friends. They cook out together. They go out to eat together. Their kids play sports together. They're closer than you and I will ever be. And it's like a high school of cool kids running the justice system. And when they don't have evidence, they'll falsify it. Been doing it for decades. A lot of cops are getting busted for it.
Brooke doesn't understand the law. It's like when the cop was asking her what she was doing at the school, and she's like, I can say whatever I want. And the cop was like, no, not if it's threats. You can't threaten people. And she's like, I can do whatever I want. The First Amendment.
That one cop in Las Vegas, he had over 2,000 cases they had to recall because he falsified court documents. He lied.
What crime she was convicted of? She has stabbed 2 people. She broke down their door and stabbed them, 2 ladies. They almost died. She was charged with child abuse because her kid's arm was broken. She didn't take her to the hospital for 2 weeks. She has a whole bunch of other just like little charges. You know, driving intoxicated. She drove through McDonald's one time. What else? Drug charges. She's got heroin charges, cocaine charges. One of her felony charges is actually a heroin felony charge. What else? Oh, peeing in public. That's just like, I'm just whatever's coming to my brain, I'm saying.
On suspects. He was planting drugs in their cars to arrest them. It happens every day.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Did we, I'm in the afternoon, so I just thought this would be the normal audience. I didn't wake up early enough, but I can show the arrest video if you guys want, like just a quick rundown.
Every day. You have an awesome day. Exactly,
Slowing.
Zoe. And they...
Okay, Brooke, you hold on a second. That's the Sam page. This is the sheriff. He's a fun guy.
Let me show you a picture. This is a picture of Heather Brooke Clark.
The sheriff says a woman with a long criminal history is back in jail.
Mrs. Clark has been previously charged with assault with a deadly weapon, simple assault, burglary, felony drug possession, DWI, child abuse, inflicting serious injury, and communicating threats.
A Rockingham County woman is facing serious charges tonight after deputies say she threatened to carry out violence against McMichael High School.
She is accused of threatening students at a high school.
She made violent threats towards students. 37-year-old Heather Brooke Clark posted a live video to social media about how she would kill students at McMichael High School.
The threats were made were so graphic that I can't say them on TV today.
This is your children in the street behaving this way. You better get them before they come back to you in a fucking box. I will gut your goddamn children like fucking fish in the street. Your children deserve to be fucking beheaded.
She's now in jail on a $500,000 secured bond. She could face up to 2 years in prison if convicted. Page says students at McMichael High School were on a brief lockdown while investigators were at the school.
Clark never entered the school building, but she's now barred from school property across the county.
What she did yesterday will not be tolerated. We will protect our schools. We will protect our students and our staff at our schools. This young lady right here, she committed a crime, a serious crime. I'm going to tell you about the response. And officers took this person into custody. They were in a parking lot, and the horn started beeping. The camera started going. And we felt like people appreciate what we do. We heard it. I listened to the video. You gotta watch this. You cannot believe this stuff.
So we watched this live while it was happening. So definitely not fabricated. This was also there. We watched the whole news report as well as like a 20-minute news conference they had about this. Very interesting times we're living in. I couldn't believe it. Fox News reported on it. She's gonna hate that when she gets out. So her bail is $500,000, $500,000. She's still in jail right now. Next court date is June 1st.
They will. You think the sheriff's department...
I'm just catching up on videos I haven't seen, and apparently she's really mad about Russell Brand this day and tried to fucking tell us about it.
And it's corrupt. Oh, babe, you ain't never been in a social services, have you? The Department of Social Services is 10 times more corrupt than any police office ever. Social services is a branch of the United States government. That is the government. They are way more corrupt than sheriff's departments. And their actions leads to public thinks that the Department of Social Services is this wonderful thing. But I can assure you that statistical studies show that children who have to go through the Department of Social Services come out on the other end much worse off with more abuse. Statistically speaking, children that grow up through the Department of Social Services have a more likely chance of being abused. And studies show that they are. Did you know
Then why didn't you fight harder for your kids then, you goofball?
that? Did you know that the Department of Social Services abuses more children through the government agency than any parent out here on the streets? Did you know that? That's a statistical fact.
I don't know about that. That's Brooke's statistics.
Statistical fact. Yeah, most of the general public don't know that either. They think that social services help children. They don't know the actual stats, the facts, the data. The data shows that more children face harm through going through DSS than anywhere else. And children that have already been victimized by a parent has a more likely chance of being victimized in the custody of social services. How sad. How sad. What a system we have built. Innocent people in jail, children getting abused. What a lovely government system. And don't get me started on the history of these agencies.
So are we off Russell Brand now? We're completely into Brooke's own shit. Because she's mad at the, DCFS for taking her kids away. 2 separate times. She fucked up raising kids twice.
Makes me sick.
She's probably just a bad mom and a fucking violent person.
And Russell, you could have helped. You could have helped both industries. It would have been life-changing. I mean, I can't even put into words how life-changing, worldwide change from you. You could have made that happen. You know why? Because you have the gift of gab. You have the gift of bringing people together. There's people from all over the world that respect you. You could have let your case
World prestige worldwide.
be a beacon of hope for everyone that is wrongfully
People in Russia. I love that the Russell Brand.
convicted
That's me attempting a Russian accent. It didn't work.
of sexual crimes that they did not commit, wrongfully convicted of any crime that they did not commit. You could have been a beacon of hope for everybody, but instead you get on your channel and you apologize for something you claim you never done. Why are you apologizing? If you didn't rape those women, then why are you apologizing?
Because he did.
You're making yourself look guilty. But that could just be my perception because I have intuition out the ass, and so
Your intuition is broken.
I read people much deeper than most people. But that could just be me getting that, perfect read on you that most people can't see. Why are you apologizing for a crime that you claim you didn't do? That's not walking in the light of the Lord, Russell. That's becoming a sheep for Satan.
Satan's sheep.
See, you have to pick a side. Are you going to defend yourself and be innocent? Or are you going to be a sheep and look guilty? I really wish that the world was a different place. I really do. I wish it was a different place.
Should open up a hotel. Satan's sheep. The prices are hell.
But this is Satan's lair, so this is what it is.
Forgot about Satan's lair. She used to say that all the time too.
And if you would have asked me 10 years ago, if you would have said, oh, Russell Brandt's going to be charged with rape and he's going to be talking, and instead of getting angry and defending himself, he's going to be talking about he's walking in the light of the Lord, I would have said, yeah, right. That'll never happen. I mean, it's literally a 360 from who he used to be. And that kind of disappoints me. Like, I'm glad that he's walking in the light of the Lord, but I can promise you one thing. I walk in the light of the Lord too, and if you walk up and put your hands on me, I'm gonna bitch slap you to the moon and back. Just because you walk in the light of the Lord doesn't mean that you just allow society and Satan to eat at you. No, honey. You walk in the light of the Lord knowing that when you land that slap, the light of the Lord is going to be slapped into their soul, okay? Like,
She want Russell to fist fight the government or something?
you shouldn't be slapping nobody, but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean.
Metaphorically slapping them?
You don't walk in the light of the Lord and let everybody disrespect you. If anything, when you're walking in the light of the Lord, you respect yourself even more. You defend yourself even more. You have more self-respect even more. So that would mean defending yourself. Walking in the light of the Lord does not make you weak. It makes you stronger. I'm disappointed in Russell. And maybe he's going... Listen, I can only imagine. I know he's going through hell. And behind closed doors...
Why am I hating on her? Well, today, she's defending a rapist.
He's going through hell. That's why you do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Even if you gotta... I'm joking!
You mean you got a what? I was reading instead of looking at her movements.
Even if you gotta...
Oh. I thought that was like a slice. I think that's just a slap. I think it's a backhand. David, thank you for the star.
I'm joking! walk up to a fight like, you don't want to fight me, girl? She just breaks out into some jiu-jitsu move and she's like, I walk with the light of the Lord. I'm walking away. That would be too much. That would be, I would look. For real, imagine you go to fight somebody and they just bust out some jiu-jitsu move and they're like, I walk in the light of the Lord. What do you do? I'm not fighting. I'm hell no.
Like some righteous gemstone shit.
Like, no. You ain't whooping my ass. Coming at me like that.
Yeah, devil don't want her.
Well, that's the same thing.
Devil's like, that incompetent bitch? Nah, I'm good.
He says he does apologize. You're not finding the 12-minute video. It's in the 12-minute video. And he does. He's like, I'm sorry that people feel this way. Da-da-da-da. It's under Russell's channel. He streamed it 18 hours ago. I'm facing prison. Here's the truth. What's going on in the UK? He's been telling people that they have rights, that you shouldn't listen to the government, blah, 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 blah. And that's exactly why he was charged. But I'm looking for the video that I saw this morning. He goes on there and he's like, this is the truth. This is the truth. It's on his shorts. And he's like...
Brooke making me think she watched an entire live stream. She watched a short, got this angry, and has been crashing out about it for an hour and 20 minutes. Over a short.
Like, he says that, you know, he was a playboy and he played the field and he had a lot of sex with women, which I believe and we remember. This is probably... You're not getting it. This whole video is problematic. The fact that he's saying, I respect women and I respect the right to consent. No.
What do you mean, no?
What are you doing? You're explaining yourself. Fuck these people. That's the problem. This is...
Brooke would be a terrible PR person.
It's an apology video. Because he's sitting there giving reason. And like, he's trying... No. Just no. This should have been verbatim. This is bullshit. This is because I tell y'all to love yourselves and not to trust the government, and I'm being prosecuted for charges that I did not do.
Imagine you just tuned in and Brooke is like, he's saying that he agrees with consensual sex. No! What do you mean no? That makes you sound crazy, Brooke. That makes you sound like you're endorsing something really bad. Just to let you know.
This is bullshit. End of story. Why are you saying, I believe in consent and women's rights and the right to consent? And we don't need that from you, Russell. We don't need this from you. What we need you to do is get angry and then turn that anger into production. Produce something with that anger.
Brooke, not everyone is like you, and this hasn't worked out in your best favor. You're currently in jail right now because of your temper and your lack of foresight.
That's the Russell that we love. The Russell that gets shit done, that speaks out against the lies, that tells us the truth. You're not doing that right now. You're saying, oh.
Look, she's vaping and has the patch on. She was like, I don't need to vape anymore. She has the patch. I can see the patch. It's right there. She has the vape in her hand. So let's see if she says that today. I just wasn't paying attention yesterday. But I was like, I should probably be paying attention. Anyways.
Oh. I was a playboy. I respect women. I believe in the right to... Block that Steve idiot dude from YouTube. That hate channel, that Steve guy. Steve's a bitch.
At JakeJack066 super chatted $5. Since Soul Reaper is broke, jobless, and can't afford this. Soul
Reaper, the video game? Hell yeah. Thank you, Jack. I don't know what Soul Reaper is. You remember that video game? for PlayStation 1. I think it was called Soul Reaper.
Consent. Hold on. Oh, that's what he says that I really have a problem with. Listen to this. What? Absolutely not. I want to know who these bitches are. I want to see their face. He says that his victims has a right to... No, they don't have a right to anything unless you're lying.
Hey, listen! I'm the one who has a mental health problem. I have been calling my attorney, Ellen Sidney Wise, every single fucking day. Every fucking day! Every day!
At Jill_PX super chatted $2.70. Let's get a dono train going in honor of its soul.
Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you for the 2. I don't see a Soul Reaper. I don't read every single comment.
Why would you want the enemy to win? That means you are going to prison for the rest of your life, Russell. Listen.
Oh, that guy? Here. So he doesn't get a membership. Hold on.
Respect the rights of the complainants to total anonymity. I have complete respect for the system of justice and will be fully cooperative, knowing in my heart I'm completely innocent of these allegations.
What?
Brooke is such a fucking funny reaction person, man.
What? I'm gonna die from a heart attack. I can't. It's too much. This is not the Russell that we fell in love with. I don't.
The real Russell would have been like, fuck you guys. I like non-consensual shit, and I'm evil. Like, what do you mean? You'd say I'm not innocent. Chris, thank you for the donut holes, the Timbits.
I don't know who this bitch is, but he needs to go find his balls. This is an apology video. Oh, I respect the victims. No, you do? Okay. Well, is your respect for them going to outweigh your respect for yourself and you spend the rest of your life in prison? Because that's the game you're playing. Why would a man being falsely accused of rape charges, why would he respect the women that are lying on him?
It's a good question, Brooke.
That's a real question for once.
She wants an out-of-court settlement, maybe.
Why would a man who's been falsely charged of rape show so much respect to the victim, the supposed victims that are lying on him? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? So once again, either Russell is not...
Oh, like a soundbite for the beep, beep, beep. We can do that. I'll put it on the list.
Listen! It's organic. It's organic. Organic vodka made from potatoes. Potatoes that are organic.
At Jared_based super chatted $2. IDK who this soul guy is, but he sounds sad middle finger wooey.
Middle finger wooey? Thank you, Jared. Thank you for the 2.
not being honest about something, or he knows something that we don't know,
or
he is playing the part of a sheep, thinking that he's going to see good results in court from playing the part of a sheep. Don't make no sense. I respect the victims and their anonymity. Are these the same victims that are accusing you of rape, Russell? Because I don't know about y'all, but the last 2 times I was charged with crimes that I didn't commit, the last thing on my mind was respecting the people that was lying on me. I can promise you that. I wanted to kill them.
Everything's about Brooke.
We fell in love with Russell because of his spunk.
Who is this we, by the way? Like, what do you mean we fell in love? I didn't fall in love with Russell.
Because of his outgoingness. Where is that at now, Russell? Because you're online, in my opinion, making apology videos. You're showing...
I'm gonna see how many times she mentions Russell by name here.
more respect to the people that are trying to incarcerate you for things you didn't do, allegedly. You are showing more respect to the people that are trying to incarcerate you than to yourself and your own family. You should be...
Oh my God. 115 times. David, thank you for the sparkles.
Outraged and angry. Well, that peace within is going to have his ass locked up, peace within. He's going to be a peace within the damn DOC.
Look.
I almost wonder
115.
if maybe he doesn't remember something.
115 Russells.
Russell was on drugs at the time. He was heavily involved in drugs and alcohol. He's been clean for 22 years. It's one of the reasons that I respect him, is because he's turned his life around and he's a success story. Society tried to destroy him. Then he tried to destroy himself.
Fastest counter around.
Then he was able to save himself, and somehow he made a career, a wife, and 2 or 3 beautiful children, and has a wonderful life now. It's complete success 360 success story. He's not doing himself any justice by creating content that supports the prosecution.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before, Betty. It's very suspicious to me that she's so quick to judge that when she's supposedly won.
In integrity, I believe in truth. Why? Because I believe in God. I believe that we're here to
I believe in everything, mate.
love one another whilst I might be a broken man.
And we are here, okay, he says he believes in God. He believes that we're here to love one another. Absolutely, Russell. But
He's just rambling, like how you ramble.
Satan runs this world. We have free will. God is watching us. He has our back. He's always listening. But Satan has free reign over earth. That is why we have free will. We have the choice to pick God or Satan. Right now, Satan is trying to send you to prison for the rest of your life. The rules of the Bible always apply. But this is why it's left up into interpretation, I suppose. People. Hold on, that Steve Yoon live is a Canadian bomb. I don't know who that is, but that's the guy that reported my channel and like has been bullying my channel. He's literally riding off of my coattails. That one guy, the Steve guy.
At Mike Townsend 4317 super chatted $1.99. Dono train.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, she's talking about Russell Brand, Jared.
People take different things from it. In my opinion, when God said love others, he didn't mean to love others at the expense of you. God wants you to love you first and then love others.
I don't know who that is, but that's the guy.
God doesn't want you to love somebody to the point to where it brings
prick.
toxicity and harm to you. Block that Steve idiot dude from YouTube. That hate channel, that Steve guy. Steve's a bitch.
At Gently
Hear
Used
that one,
Orphan
Ashley. What
super
we doing
chatted
here?
$2. Where's my free will, Brooke?
Thank you, Gently Used Orphan. I'll find another soundbite for you since we already heard that one today. Hold on. Where's my thingamabob?
And that goes for toxic ass relationships too. He can love you all day long, but if he can't keep his hands off of you and keep you from having black eyes, that ain't love, you know? And you're not living God's word when you allow someone to disrespect you, mistreat you, abuse you.
I don't know what this one is. Let's see what it is.
Hey, listen!
I was born dead, bitch. Literally. I was born having already had a bowel movement in my mother's amniotic fucking sac. And I swallowed, took a deep breath of amniotic fluid and shit. And somehow, here the fuck I am 36 years later. Bitch, I cannot die. I was born dead. Born dead. There is no killing me.
That's Heather Gillespie. That's Heather Gillespie being crazy.
Try to put you in prison for the rest of your life. You're not respecting yourself the way that God wants you to. God said that you are a temple. Your body is a temple. You are his child.
My free will, honey.
And you owe it to yourself to have self-respect. You deserve self-respect. And I just feel like that when God says to love our brothers and sisters, absolutely. But we're not supposed to love them to a point that they are walking all over us and harming us. Then we're doing ourselves a disservice. Big words with Brooke today. Disservice.
It's not that big.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Russell Laurie, he was like, remember back in the day, like when he first started his channel, everybody's like, what is this? Like, it was like Joe Rogan, but kind of like unfiltered. It's a little more unfiltered than Rogan, you know?
Joe Rogan is filtered?
Russell has always been very outspoken. And I feel like has he ever been charged with crimes
Oh, thanks, Nicole. I love you guys.
before? Has he ever been through this? Because I don't feel like he has. You know, and it's kind of crazy because he made his whole career talking about the establishment and how horrible the government is and how much power the government has. And for someone to spend half of their career learning about these things, you would think that they would know how serious of a situation this is and they would be handling it a lot differently. I mean, wouldn't you defend yourself? Wouldn't you be angry? Men in the chat.
Like, I don't have anything. Joe Rogan is the guy who's best friends with fucking Alex Jones. You really think he's filtered? Like, it's crazy that Brooke says that. It's filtered. Okay.
If you went to work this morning and your
Joe
boss
Rogan
called you into the office and said, "Hey, we got to cut you loose because Susie at the copier said," that's how long it's been since I worked in the office. Susan at the copier said that you grabbed her ass. So we're going to have to fire you, and that's going to go on your permanent record, your permanent career record, or whatever it's called. What do you do?
Now, best friends might be an exaggeration. Maybe at one point in time they were best friends. Like, Alex might say that Joe is his best friend, but I don't know if Alex or Joe would say that Alex is. But they're pretty close. They've been close for a while.
Do you get online and say, "Oh, I'm walking in the light of the Lord. You know, I respect the victim's opinion of what happened," and you know you're innocent? Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. And if something don't make sense, it's not true.
Every red-headed Heather enter the ring.
I don't know what's going on. I'm curious to see. I swear to God, if they have some kind of fucking evidence, I'm gonna die.
You said that they had to for him to be indicted.
I'm gonna turn on him. I mean, if there's any let me just be clear. Let me be clear here. If there is any evidence to support that Russell Brand did in fact harm any of these women, I will turn on him so quick. You will think that there's a thunderstorm on the way. I'm gonna be like a damn tree leaf in a thunderstorm. I'm gonna turn so quick.
I wonder if she ever even brought him up again.
Because I'm a victim myself, and I take that shit seriously.
Then why wouldn't you just wait for the evidence to come out instead of potentially sending hate these people's way if they were to be named or something? You know, they'd be, "Oh yeah, I remember Brooke crashed out about this and I love Brooke, so I'm gonna go fucking," you know what I mean? Like, you could just be contributing to something really bad that I think that Brooke is against, because she goes on about fucking bullying all the time.
At the same time, I'm a very rational person and I see things for what they are. And I know how society will come for your throat if you don't conform. And Russell has never conformed. Russell has forged his own path consistently since he even popped up 30 years ago. Okay? He has forged his own path. He has refused to conform, and he has been defiant from the start. This is why I love him. I was about to say something else about the he was a playboy. There was something else I was going to say about his career. How do you spend...
Wait a minute. James is live on Vigo? Hold on.
...that long talking about the establishment and how corrupt they are, and then when they bring up false charges on you, you just say, "Oh, well, I respect the justice system. I respect the UK. I respect the victims." How do you spend the better half of a decade speaking out against the corruption, but then when it happens to you, you just say, "Okay, I respect everybody. I trust the justice system." Listen, if there's any evidence to support this, I'm done with him. But I don't think that it has anything to do with that. I really wholeheartedly feel like these women are probably petty. They probably don't agree with what he has to say, because these are all women that are probably left wing, and I'm assuming here, but it is the UK. So if you know, you know, and you know I'm not lying when I say this stuff. More than likely, these accusers, more than likely, they are part of leftist propaganda, leftist organizations, and they believe in leftist values, okay? Russell is a right-wing, conservative, borderline extremist. So, Russell, let's see when he got married and had kids, because I'm wondering if that kicked off these charges. Listen, women are bitter bitches. If any of these women liked him more than he liked them, they are going to be holding that grudge for the rest of their life. I had a dude that I ain't even seen in a year run into me at a bar here, and he stabbed my tire out because he was holding on to petty, bitter bullshit from a year prior. Women are the same way.
Well, why did it take so long to pause? With this story again. This story about the tire getting stabbed out from some guy she saw at the bar. I have to look more into that because I swear that's not how it went down. His email address was fucking. What the fuck are we talking about right now? Hold on. Josh is saying James is live on Bigo. I don't think he's live on Bigo. I'm just checking. Then he sent me his fucking OnlyFans. I don't want to see James's OnlyFans, bro. So I'm doing stuff in the background. Hold on now.
When they don't get their way, they hate that man, and then they want to go after that man. So let's see when Russell got married and had his kids. Because I'm wondering if that kicked off a chain of events. When did Russell Brand get married? 2017. You know, he was married to Katy Perry for a while, and then they got a divorce, and I think he did her pretty bad, if I'm being honest. But so let's see here. Hold on one second. Russell Brandt's kids. I'm so good at what I fucking do. So he had his...
What, doxing Russell Brand's kids? You're so good at what you do? Is that what she's doing? Is that what she's bragging about?
First daughter, Mabel, in 2016. Then he had another daughter born in 2018. And then a third child born in 2023.
Yeah, I already got his Clapper stuff. He was live on Clapper, or he just did that 7-minute video and whatever. I don't remember what else was there. I actually covered it on the Behind the Steve yesterday. Because I had to clip something from it.
I'm not saying that these women are coming after him now because he's happy with a wife and kids. I'm just
I fucking hate Clapper, by the way.
saying that these women are coming after him now because he's happy with a wife and kids. Oh, these bitter bitches. Now listen, when I see the evidence, I'm only going to believe half of it because I understand better than most people how they can plant evidence. So when this goes public, we're going to be talking about it because I love Russell. I've always liked Russell. Even when he was a skeezy hoe bag of a man, I was a hoe bag of a girl at the time. So, you know, pot, meet, kettle.
You're the female Russell Brand.
So I liked him back then because the culture, you know, was hookup culture in my late 20s. So
that's just really sad. In your late 20s, hookup culture? Dude.
Yeah.
When you were kidnapped?
So we were kind of doing the same things at the same times in different ways, you know, with different motives and values, but still we ended up kind of in the same place. You know, he's much more well off than me, but, you know, clearly he gave his life to the Lord, and that's one of the things that I respect. And
why do you have your eyes closed?
I've watched a lot of his content, you know, when it comes to discussing Jesus and Christ, and I have a lot of respect for Russell, and I hope that this isn't true, but at the end of the day, I would simply say that you're making yourself look guilty by not defending yourself. You should be outraged. You have every right to be outraged. I would plead with you to think about this on a larger scale and how many people's lives have been destroyed for decades, generation after generation, simply because they could not defend themselves. In America, if you don't have money, you don't get a defense.
Imagine Russell Brand watched this high. I hope he did.
I would beg of Russell
like,
to
what
use
the
this
fuck is
opportunity to help other people. We believe in you. We don't think that you did this.
Who is this?
I know there's the other half that do, but fuck
Brooke and her stupid followers.
them. Who cares what they think? They're not screwed right in the head. That's why their hair's blue. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, or was it the blue dye that went to their head that make them not screwed right in the head? I don't know. But I would beg of you to defend yourself. Defend yourself, please. Stop with this walking in the light of the Lord. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but you're...
What, grift off of Jesus like you? Is that what you're trying to do?
Playing a game with your future.
Oh my.
You don't know what evidence they have thus far, and he won't know. It'll probably be 2 years till this goes to trial. It'll be a while. You'll have to wait on the motion of discovery. That'll take over a year. So the motion of discovery will have everything that happened in each case, and it'll be a compiled document of all of the evidence, everything the prosecution has, everything the defense has. It'll all be compiled into one document. And so that can take over a year to even get to the defense and the prosecution and the defense both have to have a copy, and then it has to be given to the client, the defendant, and the people that are trying to prosecute him. They have to have copies. There's policy and procedure when it comes to court, and everybody has to have due process, and so it can take a while. And so it might be a year or two, or maybe even 3, before we see a resolution on this. And I would just advise Russell to not get comfortable. They are playing hardball with you.
So glad I took Brooke's advice and didn't get comfortable, you guys.
And this is the type of situation where there may be more charges to follow. There may be more charges to follow. So you need to be getting an attorney, preferably like 3 of them. You're going to need like around the clock attorney care. This is not going to be an easy process, and you need to start building your defense. You don't necessarily have to prove that you didn't do it. You just have to create doubt. You know? A lot of it. And it's been so long. But this is the thing, you guys. If they want to charge him, and actually if they are really trying to prosecute him, it doesn't matter what defense he has. They will find a way to put his ass in jail, unless the public is so outraged that something else happens. But the way that the court system works is that they can just plant evidence. They can just say whatever they want. A judge signs off of it, and it becomes word. And it doesn't have to be true.
Oh my goodness.
And this is the downfall of our criminal justice system. Things are lost in translation, misinterpreted, and then some cop just puts something down, and it's not even actually what happened during an incident. This happens every day. Hello, hello. Oh God, he was a sex addict. Russell Brand was absolutely a sex addict. But I think that it was the combination of stimulants and sex that really brought that whole picture together.
What?
He's been open.
Why are we theorizing? Brooke is such a fucking weird person, man.
About his drug use and then his sex addiction, and I think that they went hand in hand.
Is that because that's what you were like when you were on cocaine? Just because everything else seems to relate to Brooke in some way. So whenever she has a theory, I feel like it's from personal experience. But that's just my theory. What do I know?
In my opinion, I don't see Russell Brand being a sexual perverse pervert. I don't.
Are you what? Okay, I'll say I disagree with Brooke here.
I think that Russell was young and having a fun time. And I think that Russell thought that he had a sex addiction. And I think that it probably was a sex addiction, but it stemmed from the drugs.
It wasn't a sex addiction now?
See, when you're...
Brooke, what the fuck is happening?
You're taking stuff like cocaine or methamphetamine, it's going to bring the need for sexual attention out more. You're going to be more...
Russell Brand's like, I'm a rapist and a fucking drug addict. And Brooke is like, a sex addict. And Brooke's like, I don't think he is. I don't think he is a sex addict, I think he was gaslit into that. Why are we fucking... What the fuck?
Or sexually promiscuous when you're doing those types of things, because it's a stimulant.
I think that drugs gaslit him.
So it's going to stimulate you in more ways than one. And so Russell has been open about using drugs, heroin too. Even though heroin is a suppressant, when people take heroin, they have the urge to have sex. Not all, but it intensifies sexual activity. And so I don't believe for one moment that Russell is a sexual predator. I've never felt that way. Even when he was a man whore, he was a respectful man whore in some way. Like, as respectful as you can be being a man whore and a womanizer, he was still respectful. Like, it was weird, you know?
Because he had a British accent?
He's an anomaly. You know what I mean? He is. He's like the type of dude that would like open the door for you and then slap you on the ass. You know what I mean? Like, he was a sex addict.
I can't believe Brooke is defending someone who... You imagine if someone did that to Brooke, she wouldn't call that classy. People are in the same parking lot from her, not miles, but like very many feet away from her, and she thinks they're stalkers, but apparently Russell Brand slapping someone on the ass after opening the door for them is classy.
But he wasn't a sexual predator. And it's my belief...
What kind of logic is this?
That sex addiction was running current with his drug addiction, which probably made both of them worse.
So running current like a river? I think she meant concurrent. Oh my.
When we're dealing with addiction and you start introducing multiple things that one person could be addicted to, we typically see an amplified effect take place. So like, say that I like cocaine and gambling. Well, I'm fine if I'm just doing cocaine at home by myself. Okay, that's fine.
Is that fine?
I can handle it. But if I go to the gambling spot and start doing cocaine, it turns into a massive problem. Like, I'm there for days. I'm going through my life savings. And in my opinion, this is what we see.
So you can gamble and you can do cocaine, but when you do cocaine and you gamble, that's a bad mix? Is that what you're trying to say?
Russell's sexual behavior come from the drugs and the perversion to want to have sex at a young age. And he wasn't young. He was in his 30s and 20s. So, you know, I think, you know, he is a self-identified sex addict. He says himself that he was addicted to sex.
Right, so I don't know why she's arguing that he's not a sex addict.
And I can see that, but I wonder if he knows.
You literally just said, like, I don't know, not 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes ago, that you didn't think he was a sex addict.
It's because of the drugs, because he's not a sexual predator, and that's very clear.
This is hurting my brain. How much longer is this? Fucking, like 30, I don't know if I can do another 30 minutes.
I wonder if he knows that his sex addiction came from the drug addiction, is my point. That's just my opinion, psychologically speaking, on him, because he shows no criteria for sexual predator or
okay, Brooke, whatever you say, dude. I'm tired.
Perverse predator at all. He doesn't even remotely meet the criteria. Yeah, he was a man whore, but half of the country is. That doesn't make him a bad person because
you think half the country are predators, Brooke.
He liked vagina. That makes him a great person. Thank God. Oh God. Yeah, concurrent.
Brooke is a fucking idiot. I think this is where we're gonna tap out. We're gonna tap out here. It looks like she just goes on about Justin Bieber and P. Diddy for a while. And then a bunch of other stuff YouTube probably wouldn't like hearing about. And then something about a frontal cortex and Britney Spears. Maybe we'll pop back in on that tomorrow. I gotta edit some stuff and get Feral Friday ready. And what's the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, there's like Jim Jam stuff. Jimmy Jams for tonight, and then there's something else that I wanted to prep for tonight. I can't remember just off the top of my head right now, but I will be back. I just gotta eat something, do some other things, and I'll do it behind the Steve. I'm forgetting something, but it doesn't matter. I always forget something. I'll tell you guys when I remember. Toodles for now. Brooke was really annoying on this day. Her stupid Russell Brand TED Talk. I don't even know what to call it. But hope you guys are having a good Thursday. It's almost Friday, guys. It's almost Friday. Feral Friday should be good. Toodles for now.